Hi there, my name is Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I did a live stream last night, and I got into some interesting territory, which I wanted to take this like 10-minute snippet out of and put it, because I really think it's worth listening to. Yeah, well, listen, honestly, I'm such a massive egotist. I think everything I say is worth listening to. And I'm really quite surprised when the world doesn't agree with me. But I think this 10-minute snippet is worth listening to. It gets into like, I think, interesting territory. So this all started off a few days ago when I was talking about this Twitter feuds, which I just have no interest in. I can't stand Twitter. But these Twitter feuds going on, there are essentially two sides of the feuds, and one side is likes to scream that they're very, very, very anti. What's the word I'm after? Very anti. Bigotry, very anti-racism, and yet they were very, very supportive of a very bigoted and racist politician that had his ass handed to him recently. Very, very anti-Semitic politician. So that's really the genesis of this, or where this came around. But before we get into the video, can I ask you guys, can you hit the subscribe button? That would be fan-dabby double dozy. Thank you very much. I'm very appreciative for everybody out there that subscribes. Listen, if you're new to my channel, I'm an English guy, I'm a rabbi, and I like geeky stuff. And I talk about geeky stuff a lot, mostly Doctor Who. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. If you subscribe, of course, you can enter my weekly competitions. My the prize this week, which I'm giving away tomorrow, Sunday, the 30th, when I'm going to be on another channel called the TARDIS Zone. We're talking about a 2006 Doctor Who story, I think. Fear Her, but I really want to talk about another one. But yeah, I'll get that. Anyway, so the prize is Judge Dredd, the Pit, and the cover is the Pit. It's a great Judge Dredd story. Recommend it highly. You get all the fun Judge Dreddy stuff. Lots of people shooting other people, sci-fi, violence, all the stuff you love about Judge Dredd. But it's got a bit of a personal, more intimate story as well. Fine. So that's the prize. All you need to do to win it: subscribe to the channel. In the comments, leave the hashtag Judge DeMarco, JUDGEDEMARCO. Go check the video notes. You just copy and paste it. Boom, you're done. Nice and easy. And there's new prizes every week. Fine. This started because again, there was these Twitter feuds, and the two sides. So the people who are on the opposing side to me, and again, I don't really get involved with Twitter feuds. Were very, very big supporters of this politician called Jeremy Corbyn, who's a massive anti-Semite, and the British public, God bless them. Nothing has filled my heart more than this. They utterly rejected him for a good part for his disgusting bigotry. So I was talking about it on a previous live stream. I was trying to explain, the realities of the Israel-Palestinian conflict, which of course opened the door to more anti-Semitism, which is what this video is going to talk about. So the point I made was this: is that people like to say after World War II, after the Holocaust, the Jews like to say, "Never again. We're never again going to let you do that," and they don't really think about what the reality of it is. So the reality is this: we are not going to let you, non-Jews, murder us anymore. That's what never again. We're not going to do that. Now, we would like that to happen peacefully. And we could all just bang our swords into what the things plows. Bang our swords into plows and live peacefully in peace and harmony. Well, that's really that we would like to live peacefully. But if that means if you're not into that and you really want to murder Jews, you're really into it, okay? You're really into it, and the only option we have to stop you killing us is killing you, right? And we try to do things in peacefully, but that's the if you're running at me with a massive knife and I have a gun, it's gonna go one way. So yeah, I'm trying to explain that. I'm trying to say that if it means that I have to kill one of you to stop you murdering us, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because I'm saying never again, under any circumstances, we're never freaking again gonna do that. So what never again actually means. If one person has to die for that to happen, one person has to die. If 10 people have to die, 10 people have to die. If 100 people have to die, 100 people have to die. If 1,000, if 10,000, 100,000, a million, the number doesn't change. 6 million, 12 million, it doesn't make a difference. That's what never again actually means. It means we are never again going to let you murder us. So cool. So I said that, and then people were commenting, oh, you're pro-genocide. No. And so I'm not going to explain that now, because I'm going to take this part from from the live stream I had last night. And I did get somewhat annoyed. I did get somewhat angry. And I use a fair amount of profanity, which I'm not going to bleep out. But I think this is really, I think this makes everything very, very clear. This is how you deal with these casual racists, these casual anti-Semites that are still hanging around the remains of Labour, or in England, or what will soon be the remains of the Democrats. The squad. This I think this is the right way to respond. I don't think you should be calm. I do think that you should. They should let you know. You should let them know exactly how. Fine. So let's watch this clip together. I hope you guys enjoy it. So Matt, with his little prayy hand, says, Jesus effing Christ, he's just admitted he's pro-genocide. No, I'm going to really explain it again, because I get it's confusing. Right? Yeah. It's like this. The bar is this. This is the bar, okay, to avoid there being any trouble. All you got to do is not try and murder us. Because we said never again. We said we're not going to let you murder us again. So when people come to murder us, we say, please don't murder us. Really, please don't murder us. We'd rather not be murdered. Especially not in just in a general murdery way. We'd rather not. But please don't murder us. Okay, that's really it. And they go, well, no, it's my right to murder you. Listen, you're a Jew. That's it. It's my right to murder you. And then you have people like this guy stands on the side and says, what are you doing, Jew? It's his right to murder you. It's his right to murder you. How dare you say no? You're pro-genocide. No, you're right. It's really simple. All you got to do is not try and murder us. That's the bar, right? That's the bar that you can't get to. And then somehow in your diseased mind, you think you're not a racist, right? You think you're not a racist because you can't get to the bar that you shouldn't try and murder Jews. Like, murder Jews? Why should we give a shit? Okay. What's the difference? That's why. Because of you. You dickhead. Exactly because of you, we have to be this way. Because we can't rely on you. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that people of virtue somehow came to power against all the odds in World War II. It's like, Churchill should not have been prime minister, right? He shouldn't have survived that. He shouldn't have made it, and he shouldn't have survived. I don't know. Who was American? Was it Roosevelt? Whoever the American. See my sparkling use of what's the word? History there. Yeah, so that's the bar, right? That's the bar. So a couple of years ago, there's a place called Gaza. A place called Gaza is a bit of a mess. You know why it's a bit of a mess? Because the Jews said, we're going to ethnically cleanse ourselves from Gaza. You know why? Because cocksuckers like this told us that's what you have to do to have peace. You have to ethnically cleanse yourself. So uprooted thousands of families, and basically made them all destitute, destroyed communities, right? For peace. We gave it up to them. And then what happened? Hamas takes over. In Hamas's charter, they say it's our desire, is our reason to exist is to murder Jews, right? That's in their charter, right? And they're not messing around, idiot. Try having a crazy man run at you with a knife when you've got a gun. And the reason you've got to have a gun, because sometimes a crazy guy might run at you with a knife. Imagine, just put that in your head, idiot, for a second. That's the reality. I've got to have a gun on me. I've got to arm myself because some crazy man might run at me with a knife because I'm a Jew. Just put yourself in that. And you will say, oh, what, you're occupying that? Dude, Dude, do you have any idea what we've done? Listen, again, we evacuated Gaza for peace. They won't talk about it. They won't sit down and negotiate. They say, all or nothing. Blah! We don't talk. We don't talk. And that's actually their position. So what's your point? What is your point then? But yes, so I'm not pro-genocide, idiot. Yeah, so yeah. I remember a couple of years ago, a place called Gaza, as I said, Gaza, and it is now an utter nightmare because they took over. Hamas took over, elected by the populace. It wasn't a coup. They took over, and they turned every resource they had to killing Jews. Who'd have thought that they're going to do the exact thing that I said, idiot? So that happened, and then so we had to build a fence. We have two lines of defenses against these people who want to murder us because we're Jews. Two lines of defenses. We have a fence and we have an army, right? The fence. The army is not allowed to open fire unless they go past the fence, right? And even then, they say, please don't go past the fence. That's a bad thing to do. So, let's say you have a mob of thousands of them, being whipped to a frenzy, singing songs about, and I'm not exaggerating, about the streets running red with Jewish blood. They've circulated maps to the nearest Jews they can get to, the nearest civilians, because the sweetest dead Jews, and I'm not making any of this shit up. This is all real. Because the sweetest dead Jews are Jewish children. They got maps to the nurseries, right? They've circulated on their social media. This isn't like secret nods and handing things to each other in code. They're not writing things in like lemon ink. This is on their social media. So we have a fence and we have an army. So a mob of 1,000 people who Jeremy Corbyn called peaceful protesters, who were armed and were throbbing at the mouth to kill Jews, had the means, motive, opportunity. They're gonna do that. They come across that. Now, this is the incredible thing. About 97 people died, right? I'd rather zero, but 97 people died, right? They got in the sea of 1,000 people, 97 100% enemy combatants, because there was a Hamas control post within the crowd, right? That they identified. That's how, with a tank, not a sniper, a tank. And I know the person who fired the shot. That's how local this is. With a tank, 100% zero civilian casualties. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm not pro-genocide. All you got to do is not try and murder us. But of course, too much for you, dick brain. So Jamie Shash says, excuse me, WTF. Well, Jamie, I do hope that you understand it. The Rabbi, Matt, fully came out and said it in his stream. Well, I said it now, haven't I? When I questioned his stance on Israel and the IDF. Yes. Is that, again, I've given you my, I WhatsApped you, right? No, I mean, I tweeted at you. Just come on up. Come on. Just come on. Get in contact. No? Really? Are you not so mouthy? Oh, okay, what a shock. And Liam, who got into this. Weird, I kept replying to you on YouTube, and it kept, like, deleting the comment. How on earth does it do that? Can they use to delete the comment? If you do, you're such a pussy. Whatever. Really? He's currently defending himself in the comments saying stuff like self-defense. You're like, oh, well, really? Dick brain? I know somebody personally murdered by a man with a knife wanting to kill him because he's a Jew. And he turned around and, as in his dying breath, a guy called Ari Fold, in his dying breath, American guy, lived one town over. I actually knew this guy. You know how I found out about his death, right? His cousin or something lives here. And I was walking down the street streets away. And I heard his cousin cry when he heard his streak. Don't tell me it's not real, you cocksucker! Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Demonetize me. Motherfucker. Don't tell me it's not real, Liam. Yes, I'm currently defending myself, saying things like self-defense. Isn't that what the Nazis said? No. The Nazis said that we have to I'm not even going to ask you. Cocksucker. Again, anybody want to say something? Come and say it to my face. So there you have it. I hope you found it entertaining. Of course, I want to say, if you are a homosexual gentleman and you do enjoy Touch of the Fellatio, the constant cocksuckers remarks was not a derogatory attack aimed at you. Even though, quite reasonably, you could think that. Yeah, no, it was just an expression of how much of the disdain. Yeah, I had for the gentleman making the comment. My name is Sheila Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.